It's like a police escort to 87 George. Here they come. Man, those are tight turns, eh? Tight turns for a police motorcycle.
These guys are good practicing.
No small vehicle, that's for sure, and not the easiest to maneuver. That's awesome.
So these bikes are all around 938 pounds, and that's before you put an officer on them, before you put any of the police equipment on them, and before you put fuel in them. So they're pushing around a lot of weight there.
Constable Pete McKenna is here from Ottawa Police, amongst others today, because the Great Lakes Police Motorcycle Training Competition is being held here, right?
Yeah, it's the first day of practice for it is today, and for the rest of the week, the guys will be practicing for final competition for novices on Friday, and then for the experts and intermediate, it's on Saturday.
What's the importance of having an event like this? Obviously, it's a sharing of techniques and ideas with officers that are on motorcycles, right?
Yeah, it's very important to us. We need to have, driving a motorcycle is a very, there's a lot of skill involved to it, and you want to keep those skills as sharp as possible.
Right.
So it's a coming together, sharing the best techniques. And also, we work often with OPP and the RCMP within the city of Ottawa, so it gives us a chance to work with those guys, share ideas, and get familiar with each other's techniques.
Yeah. I want to hear about these guys from Aruba. Have you seen them yet?
Yeah, we met them. We picked them up last night at the airport.
Yeah?
Yeah, some really nice guys. Big guys.
Yeah?
Big guys, yeah.
And they would obviously do a lot of motorcycle police work in that country.
Yeah, they're very good riders.
Right.
And they're really excited to see what we can offer.
No doubt, no doubt. And that's one of the most important things, I would guess, is the sharing of ideas, right? Of how to police best when it comes to motorcycling?
Exactly. It's motorcycling is a perishable skill, so what we like to do is we're supposed to be the professionals out there, showing people how to ride, having the right techniques.
Right.
That's what we do. We get together here, share best practices, and
right.
hopefully that goes out into the public and how they operate their motorcycles.
Now, you're an instructor, correct?
Yes.
So you lead the way for other motorcycle. How many motorcycle police officers do we have, for example, in OPP in this area?
We have, in this area,
yeah.
We have about 20, 25.
Right.
Across the province, we have around 150.
Is it something a lot of officers want to do?
There's usually a waiting list. You have to get the course.
Is that
because
right?
It's a 2 to 3 week course, depending on your service.
Right.
And that's even if you have your motorcycle license for 20 years, you still have to pass this course. It's police specific, yeah.
Staff Sergeant Luc Raton representing the RCMP, another group that has a strong motorcycle presence, correct?
Correct.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
Been doing it for 12 years now.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got to get a microphone on. And why do? What's attractive from your perspective to being a motorcycle police officer?
I think pretty much it's a different aspect of being or an approach with the public. Being in police cars, sometimes the public has tendency of withdrawing or not really coming down and having a good contact with the police officers.
Right.
When they see you in a motorcycle, they kind of feel like they want to get a little bit more closer to you.
Is that right?
So it's a good way of having a good contact with the public.
Makes sense to me.
Absolutely.
What's the toughest part of the job when it comes to being on a motorcycle? Is it the maneuvering, or I know I have a motorcycle license. I drove a motorcycle for a long time, and sometimes other traffic seems not to see you. You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly.
Yeah.
It's the same with police officers, and that's not only are we riding the bike because it's fun, because it is, but it's our job. And to be safe out there, you have to be aware of everything that's going on. And if you're a motorcycle operator yourself, you know that you have to pay attention to everything that's going on, and not that you don't in a car, but there's very little protection on a motorcycle. So you have to be very aware of what's going on, and the higher your skill level, the better off you are at avoiding,
exactly.
collisions that may happen, or instances.
I think the more training you have, the more easy it is to kind of predict what's going to happen in front of you, and that's one of the keys to riding a motorcycle, whether it's a police bike or not, correct?
Well, to have the confidence to see an out and take it.
Yeah.
Where you don't have to think about it, just becomes second nature.
Yeah.
So if you have to have options and you have to start thinking about it, it's usually too late.
When I got knocked off the one and only time, and it happens to most people on a motorcycle, I think at some point, I didn't have that skill level at that point. It was early on, and next thing you know, I was on the ground. But there you go. Listen, is this open to the public to come see? Can people come see it?
Yeah, our chairman this year is Constable Sean Ralph of the Ottawa Police Service. and he's welcoming everybody to come down. There's a charity barbecue on Saturday.
Yeah.
Proceeds will be going to our charities, GO Benevolent Fund for Ottawa Police and Ontario Police Memorial. That's
Right.
where our funds go. We welcome everybody to come down, watch what we do. We have some grandstands set up. We have, like I said, the barbecue I think it's from 11 till 1.
Yeah.
So it'll be, we're encouraging everybody to come down.
Isn't
Even
that great?
today, tomorrow, the next day, we'll be practicing.
Yeah.
There's an area for people that want to watch.
And make sure you're participating in the charity side of things. I know you guys are pretty proud of that, right?
It's kind of why we're doing it. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, we just love to be able to give them a nice big chance.
Fellas, thanks for coming to see us. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And have a great time. I know there's people from all over the place coming down, and we want to show off Ottawa, or put our best foot forward. It's the Ottawa Police Service hosting the Great Lakes Police Motorcycle Training Competition.